All right, welcome everybody to another full review. Now, this time we're going to be reviewing one of the cases for the LG V60. And unfortunately, I still haven't quite figured out how to pronounce the case, so it is what it is. All the links to where y'all can pick up the case will be available down below in the video description, as always. So if your interest is piqued, down below in the video description will be like a one-stop shop for you guys and gals, and you should be good to go. And also, if you enjoyed the video and or you found it helpful, please help your boy out by giving the video a thumbs up. That really does help me out. You don't know how much. And I did invest in some portable lights, so although we're shooting in low light tonight, hopefully this lighting helps. So please let me know what you think of the overall lighting, as well as what you think of the overall video quality and the overall audio quality. We are using one of my shotgun microphones tonight. Alright, and this video is being recorded in 720p at 30 FPS. So let's get started. Let's jump right into this case review because we're not trying to waste any time. Now, starting off talking about the overall build quality and design, I have to say I really do like this overall build quality and design. So you can see we got this nice carbon fiber at the top and the bottom with a nice brushed texturized material in the middle, right? Flipping it to the side here, you can see our buttons are fully covered. So we got a fully covered power button. Flipping it over to this side, we got a fully covered volume rocker and Google key. But we also have all of the appropriate cutouts for our microphone. So you can see we got a cutout there. We got a cutout up top here. Good stuff. And we also got a cutout down at the bottom for all of our microphones here. And you can see we got all the regular cutouts for all the things. So 3.5mm headphone jack, one of our dual speaker setup, our USB Type-C charging port. We also have all the ideal cutouts for the cameras on the back. So good stuff there as well. And we got this nice texturized shock-absorption pattern on the inside. Nice diamond pattern, really good stuff. Overall, I have to say the build quality and design on this one is top notch, and the company definitely did a great job. All right, moving on now, let's talk about the overall fit and feel of the case on the device. All right, let's go. So let's drop it on. Let me show y'all how easy it is to put on. So picking up the V60 here, looking all good. Dropping it on. It clicks right on. Alright, no muss, no fuss. It clicks right on. And y'all can see, in terms of the fit, it's pretty much perfect. Alright, cameras line up perfectly. Cutouts on the bottom line up perfectly. Microphone, charging port, speakers. Same thing for the top, microphone. Alright, nice raised lip too. But more important than the fit is the overall feel. This texturized pattern on the back adds some much needed grip to a very slippery device. Although it looks really good, it is a slippery device. But the feel in hand on this one is top notch as well, and so is the overall fit. So in terms of the fit and feel on this device, it is top notch, especially with this case. And the most important thing is the clickiness of the buttons. So let me check it out. A little spongy. So we do lose some responsiveness on the buttons with this case. So that is a little bit of a downside. The clickiness on the buttons is a little spongy. But the overall fit and feel is top notch. Alright? So good stuff there. Moving on now, let's dive into the overall protection that this case provides. And as y'all can see, we got nice indented cutouts for our camera lenses. So if I drop it, we're cool. Camera's not getting scratched, none of that. And we do have a nice raised lip for the display. So if I drop it, we're cool. Screen not getting scratched up or none of that. And as y'all can see, this case is extremely screen protector friendly. So it doesn't lift the screen protector, None of that. Now I do need to clean the screen protector off. It's kind of fingerprinty, but it is extremely screen protector friendly. And in terms of the protection, with this case and screen protector combo, we got maximum protection for our LG V60. So in terms of the protection, it also is top notch. So good stuff there as well. Now, moving on now, let's briefly summarize the positives and the negatives of this case. And then we're going to wrap everything up. We're going to talk about the pricing, the availability, and get into my overall final thoughts and a recommendation or two. So, summarizing the positives real quickly, because I'm not trying to waste any time. The overall build quality and design on this one is top notch. The overall fit and feel on this one is top notch. The overall protection that this case provides is top notch as well. And it's all available at a really, really great price. All right, so good stuff there. Now, jumping over to the negatives, the only negative that I've experienced with this case is the lack of responsiveness on the buttons. Like I said, the buttons are still, they work, but it's kind of spongy. It's kind of like when I pick it up, I push it and I can't really tell that I've pushed it, and there's no haptic feedback with this case on either. Okay, so the one downside that I would have to say this case has is it takes away from the responsiveness of the buttons. Now, another thing that I wanted to point out is that the wireless charging still does work even with this case on. Now, with the other case that I'm going to review, the wireless charging doesn't work because of the kickstand that's built into it. But with this case, for the LG V60, the wireless charging works. I wanted to point that out as well. So I'll add that to the positive section. But in terms of the negatives, the only negative this one has is it takes away from the responsiveness of the buttons. All right. So that does it for the negatives. And as I always do, I'll have a full list of the positives and the negatives thrown up in post. So y'all feel free to pause the video whenever you see the respective list that you're interested in and check it out for yourself. And as I always say, I am not perfect and I don't claim to be. So if there's a positive and or a negative that I forgot to mention, please leave that feedback down below in the comments. As always, all comments are greatly appreciated and all feedback is greatly appreciated as well. Just keep it respectful, please. All right? So good stuff there. Now let's move into the final part of this video. Let's talk pricing, overall availability, final thoughts, and my overall recommendation. Now, in terms of the pricing on this one, I picked it up alongside another case from the same company, as well as a really nice 2-pack of tempered glass screen protectors. And I'm probably going to reiterate this total in the other full review as well. But in terms of the pricing, I have to say the pricing on this one is really, really good. So here you can see the 3 things that I picked up. So 2 cases from the same company and a tempered glass screen protector, and you can see both the cases ran me $7.98 each. Dang, boy, you can't read? Yes, I can. And you can see the 2-pack of tempered glass screen protectors ran me $10. So that means that this whole setup for the V60 ran me a total of, right here, let me show you the breakdown, $25.55. Now that is a really good overall deal in my opinion, especially with the overall price that this device is worth. You definitely want to protect this device, especially if this is something that you think you're going to keep for the long term. So for that grand total of $25.55, can I recommend that y'all pick up this case as well as the other case and the screen protector? I'll link all that up down below in the video description. I would have to say yes. Okay, this is kind of a full protective case that you would wear daily, or maybe if you're going out, you know, just add a little bit of flair to your device. Then yes, I can recommend a case like this. Or if you just want some maximum protection with some nice grip added, yes, I can recommend this case as well. Is it perfect? No, but for the price, it definitely is worth the recommendation. All right. So that pretty much does it for this full review. As I said earlier, I hope you guys and gals enjoyed the video. I hope y'all found it helpful. If you'd like to see more content like this, also feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. And please, 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 make sure you click off that notification bell icon right next to it so you guys and gals get notified when I publish new videos. All right? I hope everyone's having a great evening. I hope you guys and gals are staying safe out there. And I will catch everyone in my next video. Peace, everyone. We are out of here.